Hi, this is Willie. I am James's younger sister. As a kid living in Centerville at our home, we had this stereo console. I think James had something to do with getting that. He loved music and he would always bring home albums. As you know, James loved cars. When he would come home from working in St. Louis, he always was driving a new car. James was a sharp dresser, very nice clothes, and he always wore floor-shine dress shoes. If I ever had a car problem, I would call James. He would tell me what to do. On my wall today, I have a beautiful painting that James gave me. My brother James was a joy to be around, never a dull moment. I will miss our conversations.
These two old country boys want to go hunting. And this one said, hey, I know where we can go. This old farmer's got some land. He'll let us hunt there. Good. They get in their old pickup and they run down there and they get out. And he said, yeah, go right ahead and hunt out there. So they get their guns and they head out through the bushes, and they didn't go just a little ways. They came up on the biggest hole, deepest hole they'd ever seen. They were down on their hands and knees trying to look down in the hole. Man, they said, that is deep. We need something we can throw in there and we can see how far it goes down, see how deep it is. And they turned around, looking around. There laid an old car transmission laying over there in the bushes. So they said, come on, let's throw that old transmission in. So they go over there and get a hold of it, and they come up and throw that transmission in. And about that time, here come this goat by them, about 90 miles an hour, and that goat jumped right in that hole. They looked at one another and said, did you see that? Did you see that goat jump in that hole? I said, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. So about that time, they heard noise in the bushes behind them, and they turned around, and it was the old farmer. He come walking up and he said, hey boys, I don't guess you've seen a goat, have you? I'm looking for my goat. They said, yeah, we seen one go by here about 90 miles an hour and jump right in that hole. Well, I can't understand that. I had him tied to this old transmission. Was that a pretty good book?
Don't go find out. Don't worry.
You found it today?
Yeah. It was in that safety deposit box.
My $500 ring. Yeah.
Yeah, and he found his ring.
It's $1,000.
My favorite memory of Grandpa is when I was able to start looking for cars. He picked me out a convertible and said I'd look pretty good driving it. It made me smile.
This is in honor of tonight's debate.
It better not be Hillary's. It's toilet paper, right?
It's a toilet. Okay, you're good.
He was just amazing. He was funny. I loved his storytelling. He always had a story for every situation. I loved that he was kind and easygoing. Like the instant you meet him, you felt like you've known him for years. He made you feel like family. I will truly miss him. He was a good guy. I always admired him. He always put family first. And I know that he is in heaven talking up a storm and storytelling up there. He was truly loved.
Well, did you hear the one about Missy? When we made that trip, we was riding along and they got into it, and she said, "Just stop the car and I'll get out." We was out in Wyoming somewhere. So I came up to a rest area, pulled in there, and we stopped, opened the door, and she got out and slammed the door, and I just drove off.
Jim was always very happy and upbeat. I never saw him angry or frustrated. He was also very generous, and one of my favorite things, personally, is a picture he painted just for me of my little turquoise Jeep on the beach with the waves in the background and my two little dogs peeking out the window. It's very special, and I will cherish it forever.
This poem's for you, Jim. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone, for part of us went with you the day God called you home. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. We'll miss you, Jim.
Oh, Tip, it's going to be bedtime for long.